Learners, once again I welcome you in the course of Educational Administration. This lecture's title is Qualities Needed in a School Principal. Now, objectives of the lesson: after completing this session, learners will be able to identify the essential qualities required in an effective school principal, discuss how personal and professional qualities influence school functioning. Learners will be able to demonstrate suitable leadership qualities in managing teachers, students, and school activities. Learners will be able to differentiate the importance of communication fairness in decision making in principalship. Learners will be able to appraise how the qualities of a principal contribute to school growth, development, and success. Introduction. Learners, school principal is the backbone, as we have understood in the previous lectures also, who do not only play a very important role of a manager, that is managerial role, but also create conducive environment for teachers and students to grow. A principal is someone who holds the responsibility of guiding an entire school system, ensuring that learning happens smoothly and teachers feel supported in their work. It is the principal's role to guide teachers to achieve predetermined educational goals of an institution. Without proper guidance, even the most talented teachers may struggle to align their work with the school's objectives. That is why the principal's involvement is important or crucial. To achieve these goals effectively, the principal has to establish leadership and perform certain duties and responsibilities. Leadership is not just about giving instructions, it involves motivating teachers, encouraging collaboration, maintaining the discipline, and constantly striving to improve the teaching learning environment. While taking up the roles and responsibilities smoothly, the principal of the school should display certain qualities. These qualities go beyond administrative skills. They include vision, empathy, communication, decision-making ability, and ability to inspire students, ability to inspire others, staff members. So it's not principal's qualities influencing the school functioning, but also the attitude, morale, and performance of the teachers is also getting influenced by the principals. So principal is the central figure who connects all aspects of school life. Their leadership, character, personal qualities create a school culture where teachers are motivated, students are nurtured, and the institutions move steadily towards achieving their goals. These qualities are what makes a school principal very effective, respected in his field, and capable of leading a school to excellence. Now we will try to understand the qualities needed in a school principal. Here are some of the qualities that a school principal should be having. For example, first is school strategic leadership and academic guidance. One of the most important significant qualities of a school principal is to be a leader with a clear vision. He has to set meaningful educational goals and guide teaching, non-teaching staff to work together to accomplish the teaching these goals. Principal in the achievement of these predetermined goals and objectives has to plan different strategies and different policies to deal with the problems that may come in the way of achieving the desired goals and objectives. Second important quality of a school principal is strong communication skills. Having good communication skill is very important, because you will have to interact regularly. You will have to talk to your students. While communicating, what are the words, your choices of words is very important, because you are interacting with the important stakeholders, you are interacting with the students, you are interacting with the teachers, you are interacting with the parents. So what words you have to use, it is very important. Choice of words can make the difference. Listening the students is also very important in communication, so that it can build trust. Teachers have to be listened. You have to discuss the students' progress with the teachers, with the parents. This requires effective communication skills. If you have effective communication skills, your school will definitely succeed. If you do not possess good communication skills, learn communication skills. Good communication skills are must. for being on top, for being successful, for achieving the target of the education, because you have to interact with teachers, students and the other important stakeholders like parents regularly. Another important qualities of a school principal is honesty and responsibility. Dear learners, principal should treat everyone equal and he should display honesty and fairness in all school related matters. There cannot be of any kind of bias. There should not be any room for discrimination, partiality in the school's atmosphere. No. Two teachers should not be discriminated. Two students should not be discriminated. Fairness and justice should prevail in the institution. If suppose some two students have committed a mistakes, they are of different backgrounds, principal should not treat both of them differently. Rather, principal should treat them equally, should take fair action without taking or showing any favoritism. No student should be in his good books. No student should be in his bad books. Yes. Any kind of discrimination should not prevail. Honesty should prevail in the institution. Approachability and active presence. Principal should maintain a personality that is approachable to the students. Students at any time, teachers at any time can contact the school principal. They can reach to him without any fear, without any doubt. They can go open up. They can share their feelings. Principal should actively listen them. Student should have a feeling, teacher should have a feeling that our principal is approachable, our principal is listening to us. Principal should, as it is said, that a leader is one whose absence is felt. If you are absent, then teacher should realize that our principal is absent today. And manager is one whose presence is felt. See the difference between a leader and manager. If the principal tries to portray himself as the highest authority who is not easily approachable, there is an air of superiority, students are not able to contact the principal, then what will happen? There will not be any communication. It will affect the school negatively. Students should be and teacher should be able to contact the teacher as and when there is need. I am not saying, learners, that after every 15 minutes you are approaching the principal and disturbing him. No. But he should be also given time to do his work. But if there is an emergency, if there is a need, then there should not be any wastage of time. There should not be any barrier between you and your principal. At any point of time you can contact him. Encouragement and support for teachers, it is another quality of a school principal. Principal should recognize teachers' efforts, appreciate their work, appreciate their value, achievements, so that students and teachers may feel motivated and valued. Principal should support teachers in their professional growth and development. Proper opportunities should be provided to the teachers through, for example, if they should be encouraged to participate in different programs, in different training programs, in different seminars, in different refresher courses, in different orientation courses, in different faculty development programs, in different short-term courses. Teachers should be given leave easily, whatever leave they have there in their account, so that when they will come after attending the program, the benefit will reach to the students. And teachers will feel delighted, happy, satisfied in that environment. This kind of support and encouragement will boost teachers' confidence and improve the quality of teaching, definitely, which is going to benefit the students. Another important quality of a good school principal is connection with the community. Connection with the community. You are not alone. We are in society. We exist in society. We should be connected to society. Society's needs should be reflected in our curriculum. We need to talk about our society. What are the problems which are going there in the society? They should be reflected in our discussions, our debates, our talk. A principal should build good relationship with the parents and the community members, inviting them in different school activities where they can take part and interact with the other school members, with their kids, with their students. Principal should invite the parents in the school cultural events, social discussions, encouraging the good parent and teacher community relations. Another important quality of a school principal is organizational and administrative ability. A school principal is an administrative and managerial head. It is his duty to plan and execute school programs, manage schedules, manage resources, limited resources. For a smooth functioning of the school and administrative work, principal should also make teams and should delegate the power and distribute the responsibilities among team members. Clear vision and goal orientation. A principal should have a clear vision of what he wants to achieve and how he should achieve those things. He should be visionary. Vision with mission. Ultimate goal is the development of the school, growth of the students, achievement of the goal, and principal should set realistic goals for the school. Should take help of the teachers in the realization of this goal. Should take help of the student, should take help of the parents in the achievement of the goals. Therefore, clear vision and goal orientation also one of the qualities of a school principal. Another important quality is decision making and problem solving ability. Principal who is responsible for solving the problems, who is responsible for decision making in the school, should think about the school students. He should have the ability, capacity to take decisions, to make good decisions. There can be some challenging time for the student. There can be some difficult time for the students. So for that time, principal should have the capacity, ability to take the decision. There can be some conflict among students. There can be some conflict among teachers. A good principal should be able to resolve that conflict, should be able to take fair decision, so that issue is resolved and discipline and order is maintained in the institution. Therefore, making this quality is very important in the teacher's personality, decision making and problem solving ability. Another important quality is sensitivity and understanding. A principal should be sensitive towards the feelings and emotions of all the important stakeholders, that is the students, teachers, parents, community, society. He should be able to create an environment where learners and teachers feel emotionally safe and supported, valued, as and when they are sharing their feelings. Especially at that time, they should feel that their feelings are very important and their feelings are actually taken care of by the principal. Principal is listening them carefully. For example, if any student is upset, stressed, principal should understand the causes and should support the student unconditionally. Another important quality is dedication to students' growth. For what purpose schools are there? Schools are there for the students' growth and development. A principal should remember that. We are preparing students for future life. We are working for the students. If the students are not there, you can't imagine the concept of a school. You can't imagine the concept of the principal, whom we will run, whom we will manage. So it's important, learners, that students are very, very important. I think the most important stakeholders are the students. It is because of the student teachers are there in the school. It is because of the student principal is there in the school. It is because of the students everything is in the school. So they are very, very important. Their need, their requirement, their problems are to be given first priority. Another important quality is a quality of the school principal is openness to innovation and change. Change is the law of nature. You know, education is continuously changing, evolving, new methods are coming, new technologies are coming, new education policies are implemented. These days, you know, we have new education policy, National Education Policy 2020. So it is catering to the requirements of the society. it is implemented and we are not accepting that, if we are not implementing that, we are at fault. We must embrace changes, we must welcome changes with whole heartedness. A good principal should remain open to new ideas and he should be willing to adopt changes and improve the teaching learning process for the benefit of the students. Another important quality of a school principal is that they understand the importance of building community. Effective school leaders build, sustain reciprocal family and community partnerships and leverage those partnerships to cultivate inclusive, caring, loving, culturally responsible school communities. To build this or to realize this dream, school leaders must be visible in their schools and community. They should develop the trust. They should create a transparent environment, shared purpose in connection with the parents by taking into confidence the parents, staff, staff members, community members, and of course the students. One of the examples we can take up here is that when a principal regularly interacts with the parents during school events and also participates in community activities, it helps in building trust and create a strong bond connection between the school, parents and the community, which is needed because we all together can succeed. We cannot succeed all alone. We need the cooperation of parents also, we need the cooperation of community also, we need the cooperation of teachers also and students, of course. Without them nothing is possible. So another important quality of a school principal is empower teachers and cultivate leadership skills. As we have seen earlier also, leadership should be developed. Second line of leadership should be ready. We should give them learning opportunities. Great leaders are the one who actually prepare second line of leadership. Another, they prepare the new leaders, cultivate leadership skills. They do not like one man show. They know that good leaders know that they should be surrounded by good teachers, good colleagues. They support the teachers, their staff, fellow staff. They encourage them continuously. They motivate them to learn, to develop to leadership skills. If you develop leadership skills, there will not be any contingency, there will not be any problem in future. You must empower teachers by distributing responsibilities, by delegating powers, by trusting them, showing confidence, by having confidence in the others. You should trust others. Then you can be a great principal, you can be a great chairman, you can be a great vice chancellor when you trust your colleagues, when you delegate powers, when you have confidence in other personalities. You are very great principal. You can become wonderful principal when you are actually delegating your responsibilities with others and you are giving them some powers also. Another quality is that they utilize data and resources. Before taking any important decision, the decision should be based on data. Decision should not be based on blind guess. Decision should be based on some authentic data, evidence. Data is very important. Decision making should be based on proper consultation, proper discussions, then decision should be taken. They have a vision and plan. Plan is very important. Vision is very important. Vision is perhaps the most important quality of a school leader. It gives momentum, it gives direction, not just for the team leader, but for every team member. Vision and passion from an effective leader should generate inspiration, motivation and excitement that permeates throughout the school. That is, you should be passionate, visionary, then you can be an effective leader. You can inspire others, you can motivate others, you can encourage others. Excitement will be there in the institution. They create, another quality is that they create collaborative and inclusive learning environment. Collaborative, which is the need of the hour. Inclusive learning environment, everybody is taken together. Equal opportunities are provided to all without irrespective of their background. A sense of belongingness is prevailing in the classroom. Effective leaders promotes inclusivity, creating a safe learning environment for everyone, encouraging collaboration among teachers, among students. We feelings are developed rather than I am the boss, I am taking all decision. No, everybody should sit together, should come up and should try to have solution of the problems. Another important quality is that they are passionate about their work. Passion is very important quality for school leaders. It helps in becoming successful, and it has a very strong influence on the school's climate and school's culture. Passion is contagious. If a teacher leader is passionate, other teachers will be passionate, students will become passionate. It is very infectious. It will affect the students, it will affect the teacher. If principal is energetic, teachers will be energetic, students will become energetic. Risk taker, encouraging risk taking ability. Calculated risk should be taken. This is also important quality of a school leader, that calculated risk should be taken. Risk should be taken by keeping in mind the data, trying new things. If a teacher leader is not taking any risk, it means he is not trying any new thing. So you should also support your teachers, you should also support your students, that they should also go for taking risks, calculated risks especially, in order to achieve something new, in order to implement something new. They lead by example. Effective leaders understand the actions are more powerful than words, so they lead by example in their daily work. They become role model for their students, they become role model for their fellow staff members, they become role model for the parents. They go some, and it has been observed, seen that good leaders, good principals take first class, first period also, so that they can have the first hand experience from the students, that what are the problems are going on in the school. They are interacting with and they interact with the highest level of the class in the school. For example, school is till 10th, then they are taking the 10th class. Sometimes they are taking 2 periods, one in another section. So they are having direct touch with the students. They are leading by example. They are knowing the problems, first hand information is there. They persevere and give proper time to institution. They treat their institution is their home. They are committed to their school. They like their school. They love their school environment. They do everything for their school. Successful leaders show dedication, patience, commitment. Despite challenges, problems, obstacles, they do everything possible to solve the problems in the institution, in the school, to make the institutions a big successful institution. They are lifelong learners. They never say that they have learned everything. Rather, they are positive and lifelong learners. So the qualities of the school principal are reflection of how a leader can truly make a positive difference in a school. Principal, an effective principal combines vision with action, passion with dedication, and authority with approachability. They inspire teachers, they support and encourage students, they build a strong connection with parents and community. They are sensitive towards others' feelings, open to new ideas, willing to take calculated risks, committed to continuous teaching, continuous learning and improvement. They lead by examples, and they are true leaders. I hope that you are able to understand, learners, what we have discussed. This is your home assignment, and some suggested reading is there. Thank you very much, learners, for once again for listening me.